We're live. Tell us about your service quickly.
Well, I'm enlisted in the U.S. Army. I was a combat medic from 1981 to 1984. And I'm proud that I served in my country, love my country, and I defended the Constitution.
And where did you serve?
I served in Iraq. Twice. I was first enlisted, did 11 Bravo, which is infantry, and then went to officer academy school and became an officer, and then did air defense. I've been in Korea also. DMZ.
So when somebody like a congresswoman lies about the service record, what does that mean to you guys?
Well, first of all, we're made for a different breed. You know, we have a lot of discipline. We gave a lot out of ourselves for our country. So for her to criticize us is very unfair and unjust. You know, because she hasn't gone through the process of going through the military, which is a big sacrifice. I mean, you're giving up your rights as a citizen, as a normal citizen. You're giving your rights to the U.S. government to defend the Constitution. And for her to straight out and criticize somebody, you know, fine, I was in the military, doesn't mean that. Thank me for my service. And I need to prove myself after that. And I think Joe Collins has proved himself after that. And for her to make those statements about him, it's just unfair. She hasn't even probably spoken to him.
Absolutely not.
For that to happen is definitely a misfortune. I mean, we have military records, and even then, I don't need to prove anything to nobody. I know my stories. I know what I've done, the sacrifice I've done. I missed the birth of my first child, saw her when she was 9 months old. That's a big sacrifice. For someone to say and question someone's military record, kind of when I ran for my district here, which is District 116, and I was running for state representative here in the state of Florida. And I had someone from the other side trying to question, for example, my Bronze Star. At the end of the day, it's military record, people could find it. And how did I feel? Absolutely, I was upset about it. But at the end of the day, I get over it because I know what my record is. And for someone to talk like that is just unjust, especially if you haven't served in the military in that capacity and know what it really takes to serve this country.
So I'm a military father, and I took it personally because if you criticize Joe, you're criticizing my kids. You're criticizing the rest of the military. Talk about that.
Well, I mean, especially, I mean, like, you know, okay, fine, you went in the military, and then afterwards you didn't do anything, and you just became a scumbag, but Joe has proven himself. You know what I mean? I'm here in Miami, he's in California. I know more about him than Waters does about her. And then additionally, in her district has gone to hell. You know what I mean? Us, as military, I mean, look at him. I mean, we're like, you know, I ironed my shirt today, but my pants. You know what I mean? It's like, that's how we are. There's no way we would let our district be like the district Maxine Waters. You know, there's no way with that. And him as an officer, he wouldn't let that happen either.
And it's pretty sad that she has to question him. That means she has nothing on. When you're getting that low to that level, to me, you already lost all respect. If I was in California, for example, voting, and I say I'm independent. Right
She put out flyers that say he was dishonorably discharged, and his DD-214 does not say that. It's a straight up lie.
And it happens. It happened to me. I was running against another Republican in the primaries. Same thing. The guy had nothing to go against me as an officer. I had a top secret clearance. The guy had an arrest record, and they can't find nothing on us. I mean, I've only had like 3 speeding tickets my whole life. That's it. So obviously they make up dirt. I got called a Democrat, and they would just start making up stuff. That's what happens when they see someone with an impeccable record as a veteran, that they can't hit on anything. And they know some veterans take that too hard and question their service. So That's why she's doing it. She's a dirty person. Like he just stated, look at California. It's going down.
And his district is in shambles.
It's a shambles.
I mean, homeless everywhere, trash everywhere,
Like Pelosi
no
said.
opportunity.
Exactly. They want you to just stay there and not have the rights, the means, the proper education to keep moving up. The Democrats love for you to depend on government. And that's what happens. And that's what she's been doing for years. Having her district, her area, depend on the government.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we live in the United States. The number one country in the world. We go to the moon. How can we have 56,000, I don't know what the number is, it's 50,000 plus homeless people living in the streets. I mean, we were able to put a satellite on top of an asteroid, and we have 50,000 people living in the streets? I mean, come on. And I just want to make this point. If you're serving the military, you got this honorable discharge, you would never ever run for office.
Nope,
because you know what? That would be the first thing that you would be exposed. You would have to be a scumbag. Like what's his name?
Joe Berlo.
No, what's it? Not Lieberman, but what's his name? The guy that said he was in Vietnam or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be some Democrat
I'll give you another one,
scumbag.
like Biden's son.
Yeah.
Biden. If he's running, obviously
Yeah.
he got kicked out, cocaine and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
So that guy would be crazy to go into office.
So check out her lie. She says in one breath he was dishonorably discharged, and then she says, but then you got your military benefits. Now, how do you get military?
It's not benefits. It's something you earn.
No, but she was saying that he got his benefit. How do you get your benefits if you're?
If you're dishonorably discharged,
Yeah.
you're not going to have benefits.
You don't get benefits. So she knows it's not true.
Right.
And so he sued her. There's a lawsuit now.
Good.
And he's taken her to court. Now that's
It's the same thing. What happened yesterday in the debate with
Ozzy, I don't
Kamala
know how
Harris.
that part, but
You know how many lies she said? First of all, she said that Biden was the most Catholic. He's been denied communion because he's not a Catholic. I mean, like
Supports abortions, kill babies.
kill babies. What other lies did she say? I mean, there were just so many lies that they're just like they lie in front of us. Oh, they said that no fracking. You know that they were not. They were for fracking, and Kamala Harris did say that she doesn't want any fracking. AOC tweeted right after her, says, "I think fracking is not good."
And getting back to topic here, I remember when she came out on the news saying, well, we're going to get on their faces. We need to go and get on their faces.
Right.
Guess what? If I'm having a peaceful dinner, that's the last thing I want. Right there, let's say I'm an independent voter. You lost my vote by all means right there. I don't want that. I want my peaceful dinner with my family. And I'm tired of all this movement of people getting in people's faces. This is America. We don't have to agree on everything, but let's respect each other.
Exactly. Yeah. I forgot about that.
and that's a great way to end this.
Right.
Thank you, gentlemen, for your service, and thank you for this interview.